will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Louisiana Tech's offense will come out first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave with Jesse going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Pulls and throws out the RPO. The defense, and he's off. Inside the touchdown, Bearcats. The defense putting points on the ball.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one over. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and 1. Here's a pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Bearcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. That you can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And the Bearcats racing to the line in a hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Watson. And the defense, got him at the 27.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, he'll throw. Fires to the big foul. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's got it. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15.
Not time for a turnover.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Fires into the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sam Houston. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll return it. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time. Last time they had the ball. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Bulldogs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Turning it on. Smashes ahead. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Right back to the field. Let's take a second to think about Louisiana Tech. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building,
The whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Watson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Out of the gun, the inside give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The play fake on first down to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Can't stop us.
Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Ball's at the 29. Defense contains getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Fitzpatrick. Pocket breaking down. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
Tighten up defense.
More defense! They'll try the run. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Wants to go up top. Falls in. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure every... Same call. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Just too much heat that time. They knock him down at the 31. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
The one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down. It was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Now on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Escapes the sack. On the run, fires downfield. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And the Bearcats will send out the punt unit. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting you back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask on. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback on the key. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Bringing the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Wants to throw. It's Fitzpatrick. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Keep it rolling, fellas. Defense is in lead.
Working downfield, and he needs a bunch. And a shot for the end zone. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. Kennesaw State looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks, and a defense that looks disinterested. They're trailing by 17 to UTEP. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Looking for a gap. It's Porter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Bearcats are in the hurry up. They'll throw on third and short. Rush is on him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's got some space. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Pass, pass, pass.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a second and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a third and long. To the air, it's Watson. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Ace for grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
The snap sets up the throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. Gets complete to the left. Bearcats. Pull that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So an 82-yard drive there. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He fires to the left side. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. Running inside the 20. Touchdown Bearcats. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Dropping back, it's Bullock. Grab near the sticks, it's Fenway. And the explosive play, they're on the move all the way to the 44. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. It's Gandy. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Pulls it in, it's Wiggins. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They just keep firing. To the supersonic guy. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. No space. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Out of the gun, the running back.
That's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. But here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Watson. Makes the move, it's Porter. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On third and long, a check down will be the last resort. Shoots it to the left. And they fail to hook up on third down. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try to go for it. He's down at the 25-yard line. Waiting moments of the first half. It is a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man on the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Just a well-oiled offensive machine. They make the play, they get the spike, and now a chance to score before the break. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Ruston. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Makes the catch. It's Porter. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Scanning the field, it's Watson. Grabbed in the middle, it's Humphrey. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this game.
Just too much defense behind him. They knock him down at the 31.
I'm the offensive coordinator. I'm thinking about shifting this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
And the Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Bearcats want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
It's caught. It's Porter.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Watson. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Give to the back. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. And they're going to head out the lineup for a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. The lead now up to 7 at 24-17. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Kennesaw State looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks, and a defense that looks disinterested. They're trailing by 24 to UTEP. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about Texas? They'll be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Line getting set on second down.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
He'll keep it on the sneak. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Good use of the big fella. You go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Back to throw. It's Bullock. That's it. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body throws add up and wear this defense out.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Around the football defense.
Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Bearcats are flying down the field.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. Motion from the back. Looking downfield. It's Bullock. It's Gandy. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short short of the first down. The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his man. It's Gandy. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. QB draw. He's going to come up just a bit short. It'll bring up 4th down from the 43. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Gets drilled as he releases it. The ball just trickles to the ground. On the run, it's Porter. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Bearcats in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Release by the QB. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3rd and short now from their own 48. He'll set up to throw. They've got the screen set up. Nice running. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Go defense, make us proud. Let's go defense, make us proud.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
To the air, it's Watson. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Humphries. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the ground with the bat. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. To throw, it's Bullock. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse push it downfield. One deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 20. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. They're going to run it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on second down. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, and put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Keep it tight, defense.
Back to pass, it's Watson. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. He just has to make that catch. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. From the gun. Gale on the inside. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. The play action fake. And deep down the right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're scaring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Watson. Fires toward the target. Right on the money. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Bearcats will hustle to the line. And
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And the Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking left. Right downfield. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Bearcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll go to the air. They're setting up the screen. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ballgame, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they need the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Painter. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. He's got it. Good ball, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Wants to go up top on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. In the backfield, it's Wilkerson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on third and long. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll keep it himself. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Sam Houston. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's quickly complete. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. To the air on second down. Flips it out on the screen. Crosses the 40. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Lost to throw on first down. It's a tight end.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So
Nowhere to go falling down. He goes at the 39. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. On fourth down, trying to find his man. They got him for a sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. It has been said that the